Hello everyone, it's been a while, but welcome back to F1 2020, My Team Career Mode, and we're at the prestigious Monaco Grand Prix in the game on round 6 out of 16. It is a 16 round season for season number 2, and we're at the prestigious Monaco Grand Prix. And of course, I do struggle on this track. It is a very hard track to do. And of course, I do remember playing this game on the F1 2019 game. I think it was last year. So if you are new to the channel, hit the like button and subscribe. I got 7 subscribers so far in this new year. We're just going to wait and see how it all pans out this year with all the restrictions lifting. So here we go, unloading into the menu screen. As you can see, we are looking at the stuff we can do before we start the race, R&D stuff maybe. But obviously we've got qualifying, and then obviously we've got the race itself. Monaco is a very tricky track for me, so I do make a few mistakes here and there. So it is pretty interesting situation with the race. But I hope you're all keeping well wherever you are watching in the world. And of course, like I said, I've been very busy, but no distractions. We're going to try and blast through as many career mode videos as we can. And obviously we're at the Monaco Grand Prix today. And now we're going to go straight to qualifying and see what we can do. And obviously we had a new look car for season 2. And of course we are doing a 16 round season of the championship, not a full race 22 race calendar like we usually do on the game. But there's a nice little feature we can add. So we can create our own little 16 round season. Here we go, getting ready for qualifying now. And of course Monaco is a very tricky circuit. I can't get everything right around here precisely, so we have to do it as quickly as we can. There, I slide open, crossing line. So breaking out into these first couple of corners, Monaco is probably the hardest circuits to drive on in the game, and of course in real life, so you have to be very careful not to get hit the barriers. And of course Esteban Ocon is my teammate, in case you don't know what's been going on in the My Team Career Mode. So we did have Mick Schumacher as my first teammate, and obviously Mick Schumacher is now hopped over to Renault. So, P2, lap number 2. Of course we can do as many laps as we like in qualifying. Of course Monaco is obviously the hardest circuit on the grid. And of course, the reason why I haven't been doing much on my career is because I've been super busy and I don't have the time to do the voice editing stuff because I've been out and about. But hopefully, I will try and remain focused and do what we can. And obviously, with the F1 2021 game coming out, I want my sole focus to be on that one as well. Since I got that game, hit the wall. Not the best idea. Coming into the pits from these tyres.
It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Well, like I said, this is a whole new second phase of the season. We've only got 6 laps. We're on round 6. Sorry, we've got 16 rounds left, so we can easily try and get through the race as many as we can. As the other guys are doing, my driver is coming back at some point as well. I've recorded some of those. Ocon's coming in for his stop, well, coming into the pits anyway. Got a bit of car damage onto my car.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
So here we go then. So we're going to see what we can do with the laps and everything. Again, looking back on this, Monaco Grand Prix is my favourite racing track on the game. It's so difficult to get right because obviously you've got to concentrate on the corners, and then also you've got to concentrate on the circuits, DRS wide open. Because I really struggled with the circuit with the car as well.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
So I've spent some time repairing the car, getting everything right. The AlphaTauri is blocking me here. Of course, we're not expecting any miracles because the car is really slow. Coming into season 2, coming out season 1, I thought the car would be a bit faster, a bit competitive. But obviously that wasn't the case, wasn't to be. So, coming to the end of Q1, I don't think we're going to get into Q2 or Q3 because obviously Monaco is very tricky in the game. So qualification complete for Q1, we're not going to get in. So, we are halfway through, although we didn't get through, nor did Esteban by the looks of things. We didn't get through, so we're going to be right at the back of the grid, as per usual, as we always are in career mode. Nothing new there. Well, nothing new there, there's a shocking reality there.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it. Your qualifying pace didn't put you at the front of the grid. Will this be a problem tomorrow?
Yes, because obviously the car struggled in qualifying.
What was the secret ingredient for your performance today?
Just trying to do my best, really, but obviously the downforce was a bit of a bad thing. So, going into the race now, obviously racing in Monaco is a whole different ballgame compared to all sorts of racing dynamics, really. But, like I said, I do like the F1 2020 game very much. It's one of my favourite games that Codemasters has ever done. And I'm loving it 100%. And Mick Schumacher is still our rival, but obviously he's beating me in the Renault. It's nice to see Mick given an opportunity to stick in F1 to prove me wrong, to see if I was wrong to let him go going into season 2. Maybe I could hire him back, but obviously I wanted an actual F1 driver with some experience. So going into round 6 now of the Monaco Grand Prix, the hardest of the races. Let me know what your thoughts. If you actually got the F1 game yourself, let me know what you think in the comments down below. That would help me out a lot, obviously. And obviously, like I said, F1 2020 will be the next big thing to take over the channel.
Tough luck there. It's not
hopefully
quite
soon.
Where we'd want to be on the grid, but chin up. It's not the end of the world.
No, stuff can happen around Monaco. Obviously, crashes, safety cars are a big major point as well. Big factors in racing in Monaco. That's why it's considered the jewel in the crown in racing. So, looking at the aerodynamic side of things, that's not changed since F1 2018, in case you remember, if you remember that in general, to be honest. So, we're looking at the tyre strategy, because obviously the tyres make all the difference as well, because it's so soft, medium, and hard, because this tyre strategy makes everything right in racing. But still, hopefully we're going to do some pretty good, interesting stuff over the course of the year. And of course, 2020 was difficult as of 2019 with the COVID pandemic. And like I said, I've been fully vaccinated, well, fully jabbed, so hopefully I'll be sticking around to do more YouTube videos on my channel. Gaming videos, of course. This is a gaming channel. I'll be doing some interesting stuff as the year goes on, as the year progresses. So, still looking at the graph, see if we can find some more things to upgrade the car, but obviously we can't, so we're going to go straight to the Monaco Grand Prix. We are literally the fourth slowest car on the grid, but we're not like near the top like the Scuderias or the McLarens yet. That's still going to take time, and hopefully we don't get any rule changes anyway, because that will definitely make it harder to try and compete with the best teams on the grid. So we're just looking at other bits and bobs as well, looking at the performances from season 1. Obviously the first season didn't do too bad, but going into season 2 we've had a bit of different performances here and there, but hopefully we should get up to the top pretty soon. And as you can see, season 2 is a bit shortened calendar, from Bahrain to the Netherlands to Spain, Monaco, Canada, Austria, Great Britain is next, Belgium, Italy, Russia, Japan, the United States, and then obviously Mexico and Brazil will be at the season finale, because usually it is Abu Dhabi the season finale, but obviously with the shortened race season you can do Brazil. That's amazing to think, to get rid of. It's pretty much a fast racing circuit season, so no, Abu Dhabi is pretty poor when it comes to racing anyway. Because obviously with the shortened season, with Abu Dhabi and Australia not being on the calendar, as well as China, that's changed. Obviously, the story of making it shorter makes we can cram a lot more racing in, which is what we want. Which is why I want, obviously, having a full race season as well. It is quite extraordinary to think about that. So we're gonna, obviously we're still looking at all that data stuff, which is not interesting to me. Anyway, I was trying to check it out, see what's going on in the performance part of the stuff, because obviously it takes a long time to get into racing. As well, I'll be doing, like I said, I've done F1 2019, F1 2020 will be the next thing. I do apologise, I'm just clearing my throat with some water. But yeah, I mean, I am fully enjoying this game experience so far. It's taught me a lot how to be a good racing driver in the game. And hey, who knows? Hey, of course we've got, like the F1's on its summer break, so that's quite good. Just going through all the email stuff now. I still don't know why I'm going through all that stuff. I think that's what I think I didn't realize what's made the video so long, because I know I can't upgrade to anything.
Nelson Piquet once said that driving the Circuit de Monaco was like riding a bicycle around your living room. And it's not hard to see what he means by that. There's no more prestigious a Grand Prix victory than Monaco, but also none so challenging. We're on the French Riviera once more this weekend at the 2-mile-long Circuit de Monaco. The cars will climb around 40 metres up the hill, past the casino, and then descend downwards towards the harbour through Sector 2. It's a very short run from pole position to the first of the 19 corners at Saint-Devote. And don't expect to see much overtaking here today. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking.
So skipping over all the boring bits, all the introductions and the pleasantries, it's time to get straight into the racing. So, 5 red lights. Lights out. And away we go for the Monaco Grand Prix. And we get a good start. Quick out these first couple of corners.
We're looking good so far.
So we're going to try and go through lap number 2. Yep, and obviously we're still behind. So we're on lap number 2. Still halfway to go.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. energy store is getting warm, reducing our overall capacity. The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop.
Dragging out in these last couple of corners, doing everything we can to get through these opening laps without any damage to the car. Of course, that would be a catastrophe if that happened. Breaking too much lap number through. So lap number 4 out of 8. So, in lap number 4 out of 20, right now these first couple of corners. So, we're on lap number 4, and it is quite a tricky circuit, obviously, because Monaco is one of the longest circuits, well, one of the hardest circuits on the game and on the F1 calendar. I don't think we'll be getting any miracles by scoring points today, because obviously we are halfway through the race already. Almost is more. So we're literally halfway up. 6, well not halfway, but we are getting close.
Trailing our teammate by 3.8 seconds. Gap to car in front is 3.3
still up 6, and obviously we're still waiting for safety car, which is normally my safest option, because usually safety cars mean there's still a chance of getting some points or at least some overtakings here. lap 7, trying to find a way to obviously get past the cars back through P16. We got Schumacher.
The gap to the car
I
ahead is
can't make my lighting set so bad. Ocon's up ahead.
Yellow flag. Safety car, safety car. No overtaking.
Told
Reduce
you
your
safety
pace.
cars
Keep
coming
your
in
delta
now.
number positive as we form up. Drop your speed. Our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. Has come in to fit the mediums. Car ahead, now running medium tyres.
So still got the safety car lap number 8 halfway through the race now.
Come in at the end of this lap.
So we're coming in at the end of this lap. We're on lap number 8. Out of 20, the safety car is literally pulling the field through now so we can try and catch up. We're in the points, so we've never been doing that before in Monaco in my life. So we're coming, we're going to make a pit stop, and obviously we hit the barrier as well.
Go, go, go. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
So we're still going to safety car. Obviously the safety car makes all the difference.
Let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap.
So, lap 11, and the safety cars pulled away, so we can now get back to racing. DRS, of course, is not going to be operational until after a couple of laps. We've got some Nicholas Latifi in the Williams, because they're still main rivals, I think. As long as we beat Williams, that's great. We can get a couple of points here and there. So we are trying to chase down Latifi, obviously in the Williams. We're going to try and get past. That is just remains to be seen. Braking hard in these first couple of corners. Still a long way to go in the race. Still not race quarter race distance. Coming out of the toe, trying to chase Latifi, braking harder again. Monaco again is not one of my favourite circuits. It's really tricky. Obviously, you have to get it absolutely perfect. You have to get the setup right. The setup is everything in F1 Grand Prix. Braking harder again, jumping over the curbs, braking again. Lap number 12. And is it just me, or is this F1 season 2021 has been pretty amazing so far? Because we had two races on different tracks. It's still pretty decent.
DRS is now online.
DRS is now online, so we can use the DRS.
Accumulating some wear on the MGUK. To manage this, we'll need to lower our ERS deployment mode.
So, we're on lap number 14 out of 20, halfway to go race distance. Monaco is my favourite race, not one of my favourite races to watch in real life, but it's really tricky to get absolutely perfectly right. Teammate has just made the pit stop now. So we're halfway to go through the race now. DRS. It's still not operational yet. We're on lap number 14 and now to lap 15, so we're going to overtake some drivers as they're coming to the pits. We've got Ocon, Grosjean and Magnussen up
The car
ahead.
ahead of you has just fitted the hard tyres. Car ahead now on the hard compound.
Car ahead now on hard compound, lap 15. Points make prizes in Formula 1 as they normally do. That's what they always do. They have to do the right amount of strategy work to try and get this right.
Is 2.6 seconds.
That was uncalled for. Completely uncalled for that. No need for that.
Expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
So we're on lap number 16, halfway to go.
So we've been looking at the damage, and we think you should be okay to continue. It'll cost us a little bit of time, but we're nearly at the end of the race. There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
So we are up to lap 17.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage. seconds. Is gaining on you by 0.5 a lap. We have 2 laps of fuel remaining. This is your final lap of the race.
So we're on the final lap. It's been a long race, I think, for Monaco. I hate the Monaco Grand Prix circuits.
Gap to car in front is 2.9 seconds. Race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Wow, Daniel Keelock got driver of the day there.
They've done it then. They've won here in Monaco with an emphatic performance and a victory they can be proud of for years to come. Talk to me. What do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
Well, the safety car completely changed the race, didn't it? It's hard to say exactly what would have happened without it, but there's no question that they came out of that situation in a good position.
And here we are, a team that is no stranger to the podium, taking their place on top once again. A sublime race today and a stunning win for Ferrari. Let's see how the driver standings have changed. Our championship leader is still sat at the top of the standings, but their rivals have made up some solid ground today. Now, let's discuss, Ants. Who would you say is a contender?
Good day today. Let's have your take on it. Why do you think you weren't as quick as your teammate today?
Just had a better race. Better race than me. The
Do you
pace
still
was a
have
bit
lot to
quicker.
learn before you're at the same level as your rival?
Yeah, a little bit.
It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it?
It was a tough race.
Appreciate your time.
So, that is the end of the Monaco Grand Prix. Now it's time to do some housekeeping stuff. So obviously, I'm going to tend to do some team keeping stuff. That's what I'm going to do. So, looking at other stuff we can spend on the chassis, durability, powertrain, all that other stuff we can do. Obviously we need to upgrade something. We can't just keep it as it is. We need to upgrade the car. So we're going to fast forward, move forward in time. Let's see where we're going to go. And of course, the next Grand Prix obviously is going to be the Canadian Grand Prix, which will be, hopefully we'll be able to score some points there, get some, so we got the upgrades coming through safely as well.
Our new parts have been completed without issue. They'll be on the car, ready for the next race weekend.
Yep, so we got some new parts coming in, so the next thing we need to do is obviously just check the contracts for our sponsors as well. Sponsorship means money, and of course we need money in Formula 1 to keep afloat. Season 2 performance is steady, but not as strong as we need it to be, because obviously we got a new power supply in Ferrari. We didn't stick with the Renault engine, but obviously we're going to change our suit a bit, change the suit, give it a new look, fresher feel, because that's obviously what I wanted to do, change the face of the suit. I did check the recording of this video. It's an hour long, which I don't understand why it's an hour long anyway, to be honest with you all. So I decided to change the suit to remind me of the Renault look from 2011. That's what I'm going for. and sort of like and I was looking at the celebration stuff. So gloves, and obviously the helmet change as well. Gonna change the helmet. And obviously doing the housekeeping stuff. But obviously, yeah, so I think we're coming to the end of this video, and the next time I'll see you for my team will be at the the Canadian Grand Prix, and then it'll be the Austrian Grand Prix afterwards. But I'm just saying we're going to spend some extra money on other facilities, so I'm going to do it on the durability side of things. And the Canadian Grand Prix is obviously the next major race in Formula 1, but that won't be until the next video. Until then, stay safe. See you all very soon for the Canadian Grand Prix for season number 2 of my team. And of course, I will be seeing you all very, very soon. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and see you all again.